Okay guys, good morning. No, it's good afternoon. It's after 12. Today, no, first, welcome back to Nettie's Amazing House. Today my son Malik is gonna season up some oxtail. We're having oxtail for dinner, guys, today. And my son is in the kitchen today.
I don't know how she got me in here, but she got me in here.
I got my baby in the kitchen.
I never really mixed up oxtail. Do I gotta wash out all the blood?
You wash out all the blood. Vinegar? You're gonna wash it.
Yeah, with vinegar and all that?
No. Please put just wash it with water. People, do you guys wash your oxtail with vinegar? Not really. Just wash it off with some water.
Mom, your tea.
Guys, remember my cleaning video? There is my bottle, always in the kitchen once I'm cooking. Break it, Malik, you bought it. If you break it, you bought it. Yep. My baby is in the kitchen today. Make sure you drain the water off. And we'll be cooking this oxtail partially on the stove and partially in the oven. And we'll be making rice and peas with this oxtail.
About to crush up these?
No, you're gonna cut them up afterwards.
Alright.
Now you're gonna season. That's garlic powder.
Some garlic powder. Look a bit of that. What is this? Accent.
Not too much accent.
Look a bit of that. What is this?
That's Vegeta. See the spoon? Yeah. Use the spoon. Guys, do you cook with Vegeta? Turn it around, Malik, and show them. I love cooking with Vegeta.
What does it do though?
It's a season. It has all herbs and Malik, not so much.
Is this too much?
Sprinkle it, let me see.
That's perfect.
Yeah. Yep. I love cooking with Vegeta. My sister introduced me to that season. Paprika.
Paprika. What is this?
Seasoning salt.
Seasoning salt. You put a lot on this?
Enough, because once I put in the scallion and stuff, I'm gonna re-season it a little.
And then boom, some all-purpose.
That all-purpose season. Look, guys, I brought this giant all-purpose from Jamaica the last time I went. It's sold right here in Canada, but I saw this big giant one in the grocery stores and I have to buy that.
These next? Or do I mix it all up first?
Add a little soy sauce. Then you can add a little browning.
You love me browning. Like this?
No, Malik, a little more than that. More than that. More than that. Come on.
More?
Yeah.
How much more?
All right. How do you prefer the oxtail, Malik? Dark? Dark?
I've never seen it pink, so...
Remember the garlic?
What is that?
Remember the garlics? Yep.
Do I cut it up and throw it in, or just throw it in like this?
They're gonna break up, but you can. I washed them and peeled them already. You can probably cut them in two and drop them in while it's cooking it through.
2.5 like this?
Yeah, just cut it in half. Yeah. And you can add a little salt and black pepper, Malik.
What's wrong with the
what?
seasoning salt?
Yeah, but still we need still a little tip of salt. Or are you gonna wait until it cook a bit before you taste if it needs salt? Malik, don't cut your finger.
Oh, am I cooking this whole thing?
Do you want to?
I thought it was just seasoning. I didn't know I was cooking everything.
Come on, cook for your mama.
That's crazy. You see how you get coerced into doing things? Oh well.
Oxtail is one of Malik's favorite dish, and Jermaine. Jermaine, do you like oxtail though? Just a little bit of salt. Do you see the black pepper? The black pepper is probably up here. Here. Look right there at the side. No. Yeah, that's the black pepper. Just a little bit, not too much, because we don't want our meat to salt. All right, Blackie, that's it.
They might think that name's racist.
What, the Blackie?
Yeah.
I've been calling you that name ever since you were born. Lots of people say, stop calling that, but that's my name for one of, because this boy has so many names I call him. Baga. I called both of them Baga, and they both answered. I have two boys, guys, Malik and Jermaine. My two babies, even though they're big men. All right, Malik. Okay, okay.
Can't baby us too much, man.
You'll always be my baby.
You see, I understand that.
Are you gonna put a piece of pepper?
You want all that?
Malik, can you stop throwing the spoon in the sink?
It adds.
It messed up my eardrum.
It adds dramatics.
Okay. Yeah, boy, rubbing those season. Marinating those season.
Oh, my pants and my shirt.
There goes an accident.
Does this go back in?
Rinse it off a second. Quick, 3-second rinse off.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
Hear that?
See, when that happens at restaurants, y'all don't even know. Y'all could be eating all kinds of stuff at restaurants. Y'all don't even know this. Like, I could have dropped a burger on the ground and was like, oh, snap. Let's wash it off.
Remember the pepper. You know, we love pepper in our... And we want it to cook now. With the pepper, we want it to saute on the stove, and then we're gonna put it in the oven for about an hour or 45 minutes at 350 after we brown it a bit on the stove. Yeah, guys, my peppers were in the freezer. I always wash them, put them in a Ziploc bag, and put them in the freezer. That save them from going bad. You know, when you keep it in the fridge, we don't use pepper as often, so we save
the whole
them.
pepper?
We don't want it to be too hot. All right, that's for now. If it needs more pepper, we'll put it in. We'll add it later on.
And that's it?
And that's it for now. Leave it for about 30 minutes to marinate. Let the season soak in. And then when I'm about to put it in the pot, or Malik about to put it in the pot. Right, Bugger?
I guess. I didn't know I was cooking.
Come on, it's easy dinner. When you put it in the oven, you don't have to keep watching it. It's slow cooked nicely in the oven. Pot is hot. You want your pot to be really hot. So when you put your oxtail in, you hear that sizzling. And when I'm cooking oxtail, guys, I do not add oil in my pot. Why? Because the oxtail already has fat on it, so I want it to produce its own oil and its own juice. Take your time. Get all the garlic. I think I saw a piece of garlic in the... No? Okay. There it was. Spread it out in the pot. Yep. Don't stir it, just leave it.
But it's gonna burn up on one side.
No, it's not gonna burn. Just fix it back. Spread it out, yeah, and put on the cover. In a bit, I'll stir it.
You don't put no water?
No, just leave it. Just cover it for a bit. Let it spring its own juice.
Wow.
Convex 350. Because I'm going to put it in the oven afterwards.
Can I look at what's happening?
Yes, look. Okay, now you can stir it a bit. I would suggest putting the pot cover out of your hand. The temperature is on medium.
So you're not burning the oxtail?
I'm not burning the oxtail.
And that's it?
Yes, it will spring its own juice. Stir it up some more. Yeah. Yep.
What is burning? This is dry.
It's not burning. It's not burning.
I promise.
I promise you it's not burning. We're going to turn down the stove a bit. I don't like to cook with too much water or broth. A lot of people put broth in there. Turn it down and let it spring its own liquid. See, I told you it will form its own little flavor, little juice. You don't have to put the oil.
But did you put some? You put some water in it though.
I rinsed the basin that it's seasoned in. I had a little bit of water just to rinse out that season and tip it in the pot. See? So after it's brown a bit more, I'm gonna put it in the oven for about maybe an hour, and I'll show you when it's out of the oven. Look at that.
Shrink.
Oxtail always shrink, I believe. That's my favorite piece too. I love those parts. Okay, Malik, stir it and cover it.
Am I covering it?
I had my kettle on with warm water. Let me add some warm water. Okay, guys, I put my kettle on. Meanwhile, and I'm gonna add a bit of, sorry, the kettle, and I'm gonna put it in the oven. So now I'm gonna put it in the oven. Not me. Malik's gonna put it in the oven.
Close it?
Yeah, cover it. Put that part. You see this part? Put it at the bottom, right? Let it get some color. This peas was pre-cooked. Whenever I'm making rice and peas, I always make a good sized pot. So it saved me from making rice and peas from scratch all the time. So once I use what I wanted that Sunday, the rest, I removed the seasoning like the peppers and
Scallion,
the thyme sticks and stuff. I removed them out of the pot, and then I portioned it out in Ziploc bags. Then I freeze it. So whenever I need rice and peas, quick and easy rice and peas without making the peas from scratch, and it is delicious. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pour this out in my pressure cooker. I'm gonna rinse this bag out. Add a little water. Rinse out all the delicious juice from the bag. And my rice was pre-washed. This is parboiled. No, this is parboiled rice. That's how it is. And you should check your pot, guys, look, to see if you believe it needs more liquid. Okay, you know, we don't want the rice and peas to be hard, even though it's in a pressure cooker. No, it's not gonna be pressured. It look a little dark, isn't it? Can you see? Can you see in the pot?
It looks fine to me.
It looks fine to you?
It looks like how it would look.
Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit more water. Get all the rice out. Right. And I cut up some scallion. And I'm gonna add a piece of butter. You know, we like cooking our rice with butter. And a little bit of that all-purpose seasoning. Remember that all-purpose from the container? That big container that I told you guys that I brought from Jamaica? Okay. Now, taste your pot, guys. Taste it. It might need a little tip more salt. Yep, a little salt. That's it. That's it. Now I'm gonna close my pressure cooker. The rice and peas that was made in the pressure cooker. Look at that. See, guys, you can make your rice and peas in the pressure cooker. Always stir your rice with a fork, guys. It fluffed up the rice. Okay. Rice and peas made in the pressure cooker. I'll make a video with how I do my peas and separate it and put it in the freezer. So guys, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, so you can see whenever I made my delicious stuff or whatever I put out there. Okay, after about an hour in the oven, this is what it looks like. Now I'm gonna add, I cut up some season. Yellow bell pepper, green bell peppers, red bell peppers, onion, scallion, thyme, no tomatoes, guys. If you like tomatoes, you can add it in, but I'm not a fan of tomatoes. Let me put this aside, and I'll be adding in some pimento seeds. If you know what this is, pimento seeds. I'll be adding some pimento. And who like a little sweet soya. It doesn't make your food sweet. Just give it that balanced flavor.
You put browning in it?
That browning? Yeah. Yes, I add a tip. Sweet soya. And, let me wipe my hand. A piece of butter. I love to cook with butter. I guess this is the fat that I need to add, since I didn't add oil. and a little lima bean.
Butter bean.
Butter bean, lima bean, whatever. If I'd let this stay in the oven any longer, I'm sure it would break up my meat. And taste your food, guys. Taste it to see if it needs anything. Don't be afraid to taste. You want to taste?
Mm-hmm.
Probably need some pepper, a little bit more seasoned, which I knew I was gonna have. Need pepper, a little bit more seasoning,
No
salt.
pepper.
No
But
pepper?
it's fresh.
Tastes fresh, eh? Just a bit salt. Garlic powder.
Don't touch this pot. You crazy.
Touch the pot?
Yes, it's hot.
Come on.
Use the pot holder.
It's not that. I'm not gonna leave my hand
You
on
literally almost grabbed the whole pot with your whole bare hand.
and just leave this, let it cook down. I need a bit more gravy. Just a bit more hot water. If you like your meat to be brown some more, you could add a bit more browning.
Mom, please don't grab the pot.
Malik, it's not hot.
The pot's not hot?
No. So, from my amazing house to yours, one love. Oxtail and rice and peas.